Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest.
Besiktas
A sporting
against
event
Bern.
which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hosseini. Iran controlling the possession in this early phase.
Taremi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Forwards and with intent, just eases him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. He's played him through. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Azmoun. Taremi. Nicely aimed pass. Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Iran yet to have an attempt on goal.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That's been cut out, well played. Odo. The fullback is in acres of space here. He's got tall. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And he skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is good alertness. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. Now it's Taremi. Stood up well to him there. Odo. Odo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Costa Curta.
Besiktas have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Half-time getting close now. And he can clear it away. Conte. Haaland. He's had a hit! Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has...
Asmoon! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Iran still trail by the odd goal, despite coming so close with the whistle imminent. An intriguing half right until the very end.
For our World Charity Fund.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Iran really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pedri. And no, that was never going to make it. They get a throw in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Johan Bach, and that could set him on his way. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Kudus. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Haaland. And he's heaved it away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Deftly away. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance. And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Taremi, he could be in here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Besiktas looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Taremi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Asmoon. 75 minutes played. He came in hard, very hard. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot!
Besiktas clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pedri! And again! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 24, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Substitution for Besiktas. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19.
Besiktas
Conte.
are doing very
Number
nicely,
14.
thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And
Can he finish? It's
Coming
off
on the
target
field,
and by quite a
number
way.
21,
well, talking about
Neymar.
playing into your opponent's
Number
hands,
6,
that kind of thing
Messi.
is not going to get them back into this
15,
game.
Pep Guardiola.
Distributed tidily.
Number 3, Van Dijk.
He gets
Number
big!
10, Mbappe.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, that's a real shame because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Mbappe, and he's away. Shot a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
There could be trouble here. Mbappe! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in and we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds
Hello,
of
everybody,
the
and
footballing
welcome
folk
to
in this
today's
part of the
match.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Now it's Jahanbach. And the counter is on. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Chiesa.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's nice. He rises! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Iran are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chiesa. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Iran are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's been picked out. Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Mohamed Salah going full steam down the flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Taremi. Speculative strike. Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to get it clear. Xavi Alonso. He's in plenty of space here.
Iran truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chiesa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Robertson. Xavi Alonso. Played over towards the opposite flank. That's really well cleared. It's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Moved on forwards. That has not gone well. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Iran can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. The most accurate pass. Robertson wins the duel this time. Chiesa going face-to-face with his great rival. Taremi. And here's a chance. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
He's having a good look here. He's gone direct. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Xavi Alonso. McAllister. Iran still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Floated up and over. Oh, delightful ball. And it's skewed away. Alisson catches it safely. Azmoun. Mohamed Salah.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Played back in. Caught offside that time.
Iran showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Crossed in once more. He's got tall. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Azmoun actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Konate. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mohamed Salah. McAllister. And Robertson. And it's Gerrard. It's come backwards here.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And Alexander-Arnold. Alisson. And it's Gerrard. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Gerrard. McAllister. And it's Salah. Robertson. And he's there to belt it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Has a go! And he's taking no chances there. Alonso.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, they can break here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's good play. Well, it looked promising, but... So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, what a mistake!
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is...
Taremi! In he goes again! And he's done it! And it's Iran who take the lead! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. Julie, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away. He's looking for the runner here. Deftly away. He's picked his way through. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Iran are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kante cuts out the pass. Johanbach gets into some space. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again. Not a defender in sight, he had all the time in the world.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Iran find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Iran have scored 2 quick goals here. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, important interception. Cleared without complication. Danger averted for now.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Owen. There's the hit! Threads one in. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Iran clearly should have gone for...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu. Oh, that's well spotted. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Iran clearly...
He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Sassuolo certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Swung over. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out to the left flank. Great ball if he can get there. A decent hit! He's scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's got 4. That is... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising, The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect.
He's got a sight of goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He won't be happy with that one. Azmoun. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's going to be disappointed with that. He'll try from distance. And that certainly packed a punch. Kimmich. Iran reply all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Taremi gets into some space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! Great hit! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scored for Iran after 21 minutes is number 8.
Iran have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
De Ligt. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Conte. That's a nicely measured pass. Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Wilshere. Now the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That has not gone well. And they've switched it over to the other side. Asmoon. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Asmoon. Can he get it through?
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
De Ligt.
Iran really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great ball if he can get there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Adams spots it and intercepts. And that is a little undercooked. Taremi! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And we have our very first corner. Shot at goal! Vinicius Junior. Conte. And it's De Bruyne. And he was quick to react.
2 added minutes have
Into
been
stoppage
indicated.
time, very little left on it. Asmoon has got himself a free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Barcelona are down to 10 men.